What's up, guys? This is David from Team Woven, and I'm here with
Brent Casey.
Brent Casey. All right, what'd you do today?
I got second place at the San Diego Regional.
All right, and what deck were you playing?
The Field Spell deck.
Field Spell deck. All right, let's show us what you played.
I played Triple Armageddon Knight because he just sends like all the darks. So you send the Dino engine or Distrito and Dark Worm and sometimes Alistair. So there's a lot of utility. For the Subterrors, I was playing one Warrior, one Fiendus, one Uma, and one Phosphor Glacier. These are the only four you need. This one gets you these two, and then this is just an Omni negate hand trap. So it's broken.
And then also expand a little bit more on this one. Why does this one like make everything work?
This one's broken because it foolishes any card in your deck. So whatever card you don't have, you can send it and go from there.
Awesome.
And then one Alistair because we're playing Invoked. And then we're playing Trickstar, so one Candina and one Lilybell. Candina because you search it with a field spell and then it searches Reincarnation, and then I thought maybe like sometimes you'd want Lilybell just as a free monster, but it never came up and I always sided it out because not worth it.
So in the future, do you think you would play this?
Yeah,
or?
I know, I'd cut this.
You cut this again.
And then I played one Blow Up Bulb because you foolish it with the level 8 and then you can make Nappies turn 1. One Spiral Super Agent because you're playing Spiral Zora and it's just a free monster. Gives you free info on what your opponent's playing, so you can call it and then just, from there you can decide what you want to make your board. So if they're playing like Pen Magicians, you can make Nappies because it stops their deck. And then I was playing the Dino engine. I was playing 2 of the new one and 1 UCT. He can be foolish off of Armageddon Knight or the Subterror, and then when he searches the pill, and then you summon it, and then you blow himself up to negate a spell or trap, and then you search the pill, and then again you summon this for game. The reason the deck works is play Dark Worm and Distrito because you can make Ancient Fairy and get all the field spells you have. And then I played one Fairy Tale Snow just as just a way to stop the opponent from attacking. So you end your board with Nappies and a face down Subterror with Hidden City, which can negate a battle. So when they attack, try to get over Nappies, you send Snow, and you can banish 7, and then you can stop like another attack. So it makes it so they can't out Nappies. And then the field spells, playing 1 Cell Rotation, 3 Terraforming. I'll just go over them all. 3 Ravine, 3 Hidden City, 1 Meltdown, 2 Light Stage, and 1 Spiral Resort. I was playing, you can only play 1, 2 because you want to see it sometimes, but not all the times. And it's not the best, but it's the second best. So this like makes them use back row, and this is like just Ash bait, honestly. Same with Meltdown. Like if you get into a low resource game, you can Meltdown for Alistair, and then you can make Invoke. Like your Invoke plays, you can make Makaba, and then Makaba just like you'll always have more cards than them, so they can't out it. And 3 Hidden City. This is the best one because it does the most on your opponent's turn. It gets you your Subterror play, and then when they it gives you Nappies, and then when they try and out Nappies, you get to flip 1 up and foolish something. And then 3 Ravine because it gets you Distrito, which gets you all the other ones. And then for the 1-ofs, 1 Invocation because we're playing Invoked, 2 of the Pill to search off of the new Dino, 1 Monster Born, 2 Dragon Shrine because this and Terraforming is the whole like Nappies combo for free without normal summoning. And then Foolish Barrel because same thing, you can send whatever you want, whatever piece you're missing. Rhoda because it searches Warrior, Spiral Super Agent, and the Armageddon Knight, which is like all your play starters and extenders. Soul Charge because you can Soul Charge.
Yeah. And
then the 1 Reincarnation to search off of Candina.
All right. And how much main deck?
42.
42? Okay, cool. And then you could go extra deck next?
Alright. It's not sorted, but 1 Borreload. I never made it, but it's there, so out another Borreload. Decode, I made it once, and it was a mistake, so... But, sometimes you just need to push for damage, so you make this. And then, same with Proxy, is sometimes you just, you need to climb up to Decode. And sometimes, if you have a Snow, it's just a free monster to have a Snow. And then I played a ton of rank 4s that I never made. I played the Utopia package, in theory, same with Borreload, you can out whatever, but I never made it. Dweller, same thing against Graveyard, base decks. Tornado, I mean, like, so I feel like these are all staples, but I never made them once, I never needed to. And then these were the ones that I actually made to Macabre, because you make the first one, they out it, and you can still make another, so you can really grind really well. One Purgatrio, because it's insane. This and UCT are like almost win conditions on their own. Like, you can't do anything, you just make this, and the outs are like a Pen Magician board. You just out it, and they're out of cards. One Yazi, I never made it, but in theory it's good. Like, you just need to out something, you just pop it and free up your monster zone. Then MVPs for Black Rose, because it's Black Rose. So against Pen Magicians, you like bait everything, you make them use all their stuff, and then you make Black Rose and blow up their field, and then they're top decking. So you'll eventually top deck it like a Terraform, and you'll out resource them. One Ancient Fairy, which is why the deck works, because it gets all the field spells, and one Nappies to win.
And then onto your side deck.
I mean, I rarely cited any of these. 3 Cyclone. I was afraid of stun and decks like that, so I was like, Floodgates. Floodgates kill the deck, so I was like, you need a way to out their Floodgate. And same theory with Danko. I cited in last minute because I was like, if I play stun, I lost. Like, I've never played stun, and like they just set all of their stuff and you lose. But this actually came in clutch because I played Mech Knight Invoked round 1, and I just normaled it, and he couldn't set anything, couldn't summon anything, and he just passed. Also for stun and like Draco, I was just playing 3 Humongous just because these were the ones I had. I would probably play Gamma Seals, but I didn't have them. And then hand traps, 3 Veiler and 3 Ogre for the Pen Magician. And, yeah.
Alright, and then what were your matchups for?
Yeah, I wrote them all down.
Alright.
So round 1 I played Mech Knight Invoked, I 2-0'd him. And then round 2 I played World Chalice, and I 2-1. And then I 2-0'd Trickstar, 2-1 against Pen Magicians, 1-0 against Trickstar, we went into time, game 1. And then 2-1 against Trickstars, then I 2-0'd Pen Magicians, and I 2-1 Pen FDK, and then I lost to Mech Knight Invoked in the last round.
Alright, that's pretty impressive. And how do you think this deck does against the meta right now? Like, why is this deck good? What makes it stand out?
This deck's really good because like you have all these things that can get hit by hand traps, and people don't know what to stop, so they stop the wrong thing. And if they stop the wrong thing, you get all your combos for free. So like if they Ash or Ogre like a Ravine, it's fine because you have another field spell that'll get you another card. And so you can change your play based on like what they do to you.
Okay.
And also, yeah, just people don't know what's happening until it's too late. Like,
yeah,
people don't realize what happened until you make Nappies, and they're like, oh, I can't play anything.
All right, awesome. Any last thoughts or any comments you want to do? Any shout-outs?
Shout-outs to David, obviously, because this is his idea, like, this is his deck. Shout-out to Tony from Imperial Games, where we playtest. And shout-out to all the people who let me borrow cards, like Humberto and Roger for letting me borrow the Spiral and Trickstar stuff.
Awesome, right. Well, this is David and Brent, and we're signing out.
What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. Definitely go check out Team WVN's channel, and I appreciate them so much for submitting this. I have some news for the channel since I figure this will be a video that gets a relative decent amount of views. A lot of people with dueling book profiles that get submitted to my channel have an average watch time of 50 seconds, which means people aren't even staying for the tournament reports. I don't care that people don't stay for me to read off the cards. That's more so if somebody can't tell what card is on screen while they're building the deck on mobile or something. But people aren't even staying for the tournament reports, and that just, to me, says that's not the kind of content I want to upload on the channel. So I want to show people, the actual people topping their words and bring them to you guys. So if you are submitting a tournament report from now on, unless there's a really good reason that you can't do a live profile, it's highly likely I'm only going to be taking submissions via Dropbox and Google Drive. Both are free services. You guys should have friends with a decent phone somewhere that can hold it and take a profile for you, even if it's a couple of days later at locals. So realistically, I think this is just better content. On average, people watch through a lot more of a live profile to see the cards and reasoning of the cards, and it's just straight up better content. That is what it is. When you have a dueling book screen, a lot of people just click on to see the list, pause, and click off, and that honestly in the long run will hurt the channel. It hurts the video views of the people who are submitting, and from the feedback just of doing this for a couple of weeks, everybody seems to really like the live profiles more and get a feel of the duels that are there. I realize a lot of you guys do come here for the channel, for me or my words, but on deck profiles, it's very, very obvious just from the raw numbers that this is better content. This is better for the community. It's better for the duelists who want to be seen and heard. And it may be a little more work for the guys who do want a tournament report put in, but I think overall this is just the answer. So again, Dropbox and Google Drive, both are free services. The way to send it out is as an editable link, meaning that I can download it when you send it to me. I'm willing to put your channel links in the description below and pin comment like I'm doing for these guys. And any questions, feel free to ask. Easiest way to reach me is the channel Facebook page down in the description below. Thanks for watching, everybody.